and the wings, and don't say you haven't been warned. And I'd like also to thank sincerely everybody that's made such an effort with all the costumes, because I know it's not easy, particularly getting communion dresses when there is no communion at the moment. So anyway, we do our best. This is what they did the last day in St. Mary's, and it was a great success. Is this all right, Mrs. Walsh?
My name is Debbie.
You could all just sit down, please. Okay, we have to begin now. Right, is everybody
One day, Mary was busy working in her mother's house. Suddenly, a great light filled the room, and an angel from heaven appeared to her. The angel's name was Gabriel. He told Mary that God was going to send her a baby boy. The angel's name was Gabriel. He told Mary that God loved her very much because she was a very good person. Gabriel also told Mary that God was going to send her a baby boy. The baby boy would be named Jesus. Mary was a little frightened at first, but soon she was delighted that God had chosen her to be the mother of Jesus.
Oh, I am so happy. I'll soon have a baby boy. I'll give him hugs and kisses, and then he'll give me great joy.
Mary set out to visit her cousin Elizabeth to tell her the good news. Elizabeth and Mary were so happy to see each other again. They hugged and kissed one another.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Elizabeth too had good news for Mary. She also was expecting a baby. Mary stayed for a long time in Elizabeth's house. Then went back to her own village of Nazareth. In the village of Nazareth, a Roman messenger ordered all the villagers to gather around to listen to a very important announcement.
Attention everybody. Our Roman Emperor has ordered that everyone in the country must be counted. All people must go back to the country where they were born and sign their names in a big book. No excuses will be taken. Go and leave in the next few days. Don't delay, leave very soon. Joseph, dear, does that message mean that we have to walk all the way to Bethlehem? Yes, ma'am. And it's such a very long journey. And the baby will be born soon. This order could not have come at a worse time for us. Try not to worry, Mary, dearest. I'll take good care of you. You can ride on our donkey, and I will walk beside you, leading the way.
And so Mary and Joseph set off on their journey to Bethlehem with their donkey. It was a very long journey, and they were cold, tired, and hungry. It was such a slow journey because they had to make many stops so Mary could rest for a while along the way.
Little donkey, little donkey, on the dusty road, got to keep on plodding onward with your friend.
to the town of Bethlehem. What a relief! They were very glad because they knew that soon the baby would be born. The town was full of people who had come to be counted. There were crowds of people everywhere.
At last, we have arrived in Bethlehem. Don't move, Mary, until I help you down from the donkey. We will look for a room immediately. There are so many people in the town, they'd almost be looking for a room for the night.
Joseph and Mary stopped outside the first inn which they saw. Joseph knocked on the door and asked for a room.
Please, sir, may I have a room for my wife for tonight? There is no room here. We are full up.
At the next inn, Joseph asked again.
Please, sir, may I have a room for tonight? No, yes. No room, then you should have come earlier.
Slowly they walked on, asking at each inn they saw. Their faces showed disappointment and worry. Where would they spend the night? Joseph was frantic with worry. No one cared. He had to find a room somewhere as the baby would be born soon. Everywhere they asked, the answer was always,
Please, sir, have you any room at all? Any kind will do. Any size. Can't you see my wife's about to have her baby? Oh, don't cry, my dear. We'll think of something. All our rooms are full of travelers from all over the country, so you can't stay here. Is there anywhere else? Let me think. Please, oh please, think of somewhere. We'll stay anywhere. If only we could have shelter from the wind and cold. Well, I do have a stable for my ox and ass, but I'm sure you don't want to have your baby in a stable with the animals. Oh, please, sir, the stable will be just fine, really, if you will. Well, if you really want it, come on and I will show you the way. Here we are, there's plenty of straw here to keep you warm. Maybe you could use this manger here as a cradle for your new baby. Oh, thank you, kind sir. The stable is dry and warm. It's all we need. Oh, thank you, sir. The stable's fine. Really, it is. We will never forget your kindness to us this night, and we will never be able to thank you enough. It's nothing. I wish I could do more.
Joseph used the straw to make a nice soft bed on the ground. All through the evening he watched over her and cared for her needs. A donkey and ox were also in the stable. Their breath helped to warm up the stable. Then in the middle of the night, the baby boy was born. Baby Jesus was so beautiful, like all babies are. He was soft and cuddly too, and Mary and Joseph couldn't take their eyes off him. They wrapped him up in swaddling clothes to keep him warm. He looked so cute and snug then, and Mary and Joseph were very happy. A cold wind was blowing outside, but inside the stable the little family was safe and warm. Mary and Joseph hugged and kissed their baby, rocking him to sleep and singing and talking to him.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round young Virgin, mother and child, holy is so tender and mild. Sleep
The shepherds were terrified. They just couldn't move with fright.
Good shepherd, peace be with you. Ah, help! Do not harm us. Do not be afraid. We will not hurt you. We are angels.
If Mrs. Boyle is in the building, could you come to the office for a phone call, please?